Hello, my beautiful friends. Your boy Seth here, bringing you a look at The Spirit and the Mouse on the Nintendo Switch. Just came out on the Switch eShop. Those who have been listening to the podcast for a while, or maybe have been here on the YouTube channel for a little while, will know that this is one of my most anticipated indie games of the year. I played this during Steam Next Fest. I played the demo on PC. And if you didn't watch that, I'll have that available in the corner there for you to watch. And now we're checking out the Nintendo Switch version, and huge thanks to the developer and publisher for providing me a review code for this to give you guys kind of a quick look at the game and see how it runs on Switch, and kind of introduce you guys to the game and see what it's all about. So this is The Spirit of the Mouse. We're going to dive in kind of like 30 minutes-ish into the game, just so that you guys don't get spoilers or any, like, you know, I'll give you guys context, but I don't want you guys to have, like, straight-up spoilers or see exactly how the game opens. So I want you to see that for yourself. So, but let's pop in here. Yeah, we're just like 25 minutes into the game. Very early. This is kind of the game's first... Well, we'll just kind of run through the game's first real mission. Just to give you guys kind of a look and feel for this game. So this is Lila. Say hi to Lila. Lila is a very cute and good mouse. She lives in the sleepy, cozy French village of Santa Claire, and she just likes to help people. That's kind of this game's entire vibe. This game is all about helping people, and making people happy, specifically. In that way, like, the games that I always compare this game to most readily are Chibi-Robo and Stray. Like, if you guys... I know Stray sort of took the world by storm earlier this year. This game definitely has Stray vibes. This sort of, like, you know, animal protagonist, like, kind of realistic-ish animal protagonist in, like, a big world and everything. It's got those vibes too, but I compare this game to Chibi-Robo a lot because, again, just the central concept and the thing that, like, struck me so much about this game right from the outset was it's just about making people happy. And so there's sort of an inciting incident, again, that I don't want to spoil, that puts Lila into contact with a spirit guardian named Lumion. And Lumion also, as a spirit guardian, has the sort of express purpose of helping people. So those interests are kind of aligned. Lumion's a little bit of a jerk, but that's okay. He still wants to help people, and so does Lila. So, you know, I guess it's good deeds all around. And that's just sort of the whole vibe of the game. You help the citizens of Santa Claire, and you and you help Lumion by doing it. He needs to help people and earn their happiness to sort of complete his task as well. So the first kind of mission of the game properly is called The Old Man and the TV, and that's what we're doing here. This old man, signal not working. He wants to watch, like, the finale of his, like, show that's, you know, coming on tonight, but his TV doesn't have signal, and so we need to restore signal to his TV. The way we're going to do that is with the help of Kiblins. Kiblins are these kind of little mini spirit guardians here. And we're going to help out some of these Kiblins in order to get them to help us restore that TV signal. So that's kind of what we're doing. This is, I guess, Kiphost. Are you the mouse Kikable told me about? The one who's acting as our spirit guardian tonight? That's right. We're here to help. Kiphost is a new Kiblin. Don't have the required knowledge to help Kikable with the antenna issues. I came to Santa Claire a mere 20 years ago. So it was a mere 20 years ago. Still a fresh recruit. Okay. So we have to explore the town, find mail, and put them back in their mailboxes. This'll, give us a chance to explore Santa Claire a little bit. He referenced the Kiblin box there. The Kiblin box is up there, and that's where the Kiblins kind of need to be restored to. Okay, and so now me and Kip Post here are going to retrieve the fallen mail. Buy one, get one pizza. So this game is just very like cute and cozy and wholesome. And if you can't already tell, the music is really, really special. The music was done by I believe her name is Jasula. I think that's how you pronounce it. And just like such a great little soundtrack. Not only does it tap into those sort of like, you know, there are moments of just kind of like vibey French, like you get some French accordion, but then it also works in plenty of this. It sounds like theremin that she's using here that gives it like kind of I don't know, kind of a little bit of a mystical quality. I really like it. Great soundtrack. And then plenty of piano and just little, you know, little plucks on the keys there. Cozy vibes. So, you know, you could kind of compare this to, I think the Ratatouille comparisons are, you know, are probably obvious and welcomed as well. You know, you're a mouse in a French town. The worlds, these little like open environments, these little areas inside of Santa Claire, which are kind of like segmented, also have these little like light bulb collectibles. So that is also very cool. So it's also got those like, you know, 3D collectathon vibes, although it isn't like a strenuous 3D collectathon platform or anything. Lila can go around and sort of zap these glowing objects for energy. And the energy can be used to power Kiblin boxes. So, when you go to power a Kiblin box, it will require X amount of energy in order to make it work. And it's just, taxes urgent. This taxes person must be eager to have some news. Who wouldn't want that mail to be lost? Oh yes, I'm sure the person is very eager to get that in their mailbox. So again, this is literally the first, you know, the first real mission of the game. And you know, the game is fairly like low stakes anyway. Like it's not trying to be some action-packed, action-oriented, you know, this isn't Dark Souls. You know what I mean? This is a very chill, cozy kind of experience. I think many people were introduced to this game via the like Wholesome Games Direct, and I mean there's a reason for that. Just the most cozy vibes. And we need more games like this, you know? Like, I love games that are just about helping people, and I think that this is just the kind of art and positivity that we need more of in the world, especially in the indie game space. Really great to see. Just, incredibly charming all around. And I understand that games like these aren't going to be for everybody, but this is like just so up my alley, and I knew it from the moment I played the Steam Next Fest demo. And as you guys can see, as we are playing the Nintendo Switch version, I think they've done a really great job with making the Nintendo Switch version have at least somewhat some parity with the PC version. You know, it's the Nintendo Switch is underpowered, and we all know it, but they have the game running well, I think, on Switch. You know, there's not like there's maybe a little framiness, but there isn't like significant slowdown. I think that the game's art style lends itself pretty well to this. I haven't played it in handheld yet, but I imagine it's going to look great on the OLED with all these, you know, colors and things. I think Lila's animations are really nice, and yeah, I'm just really happy to have this game on Switch. I think it really does service a need that the space has. More games like this, please. And this is a situation too. I don't even know necessarily. I haven't had a chance to speak with the developers about this, but I am curious if the Chibi-Robo inspiration was obvious for them or not, or if that was just something that is like a byproduct of it, because I find myself looking for games like this. You know, Chibi-Robo is also a game about making people happy, at least the original, you know, Chibi-Robo, and that's something that has always really resonated with me. I just like helping people, and I wish that more games had that sort of approach to it. Okay, so we're still looking for one last piece of fallen mail, but I sort of just like, I don't know about y'all, maybe you can let me know in the comments, but I really like just kind of like exploring, just like zapping all this stuff, getting energy, finding the little light bulbs, and I think they do a really good job of making that fast and satisfying in this game. For a couple of reasons. Lila has a very satisfying like movement speed, like she moves really kind of quickly, but she also does this kind of like, if a ledge is a certain height like this, she'll just auto climb on it. Like, she'll just run right up to it. But then if it's a little bit higher, you press A and she'll hop onto it that way too. So, I just think they've done a really good job of like making that, it's very enjoyable to zip around this little village, you know? We'll come back for those light bulbs up there later. Let's try to find this last piece of mail. I'm so guilty of this, you guys. I definitely, like, if I have the option to run around and explore, I'm always going to. I'm very bad about that. I think we've already gone down there. Where is this last piece of mail? Do. Could be down here. Oh no, this is the same alleyway. Something too that I noticed right away, when I played the Steam Next Fest version, I sort of felt that the camera was too slow. Like by default, like the first thing that I wanted to do was go into the settings and up the camera sensitivity. Did not feel the need to do that in the Switch version. That is totally fixed, like right out the gate in the Switch version. It felt immediately good. So I'm happy that was kind of smoothed out. Hopefully that's something that just sort of came out with playtesting. Okay, I think this might be our last. Yeah, here we go. No mail will be left on the ground on my watch. Okay, so now we've helped this Kiblin, and they're going back to the Kiblin box. There we are. Our quest journal was updated, so if we hit start here, or plus, we can, you know, look at our quest journal, track or untrack various quests, and kind of see what our current objective is. So as it says, you know, it kind of tells you the overall objective of the quest and what you currently have to do. Okay, so let's head back up here. And I really like the verticality of some of these areas too. Like just the, I don't know, the perspective I think is really cool. The perspective of seeing like the the world from the eyes of a small mouse. And really, she's just so cute. Like, Lila is just cute. That's another thing that I really like about this game is, like, the sort of... What's the word I'm looking for? I guess I feel like mice and rats and things get sort of, like, demonized a little bit in culture. Maybe that's too harsh of a word, but, like, I do sort of feel like people look at them as, like, pests or whatever, and, I like that this game takes a little bit of that away. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. So, this is Kikable. Yes, Kikable, I can see you. Surprised that a mouse can operate as a spirit guardian, at least a temporary spirit guardian, working with Lumion. Alright, so we need to help Kikable here with the antenna. Anne is just about to announce to Sebastian that she's Jean's long-lost child. And I believe we're going to have to redirect these satellites. This is another thing worth noting. These little boxes can be used as like a little warp. So those are handy. Good to notate there. Okay. Although, with that being said, I actually think our first antenna is close to that starting point. Yeah, it's like right here. Got it. Okay. The others are sort of over there, so let's go ahead and warp back down. Lila can, y'all saw me do it a little bit earlier, but Lila can, oh, right, it's locked from the other side, so that's worth noting. You've got to hit it from the sort of locked side to unlock the two-way, portion of it. But Lila can also, and you saw me do it a little bit earlier, but this is a little bit of a more prominent example. She can climb the lattice as well. So Lila does have, those as an option. Okay, so nailed it. Get this light bulb here. And this, I think, is that locked box from down there, so we can go ahead and just unlock that. There you go. Now I can use it both ways. Beautiful. As you can see, there's quite a bit of like depth to the areas in the game. Like there's a lot going on, like it's not just a kind of cut and dry in terms of like the design of Santa Claire and the various areas of it that you'll be exploring, it isn't just like cut and dry. It's, you know, there is some, there's quite a lot of detail to it and area to explore. We can crouch, move slowly if we feel like we're a little too squirrely. So that's nice. Another thing, I think to get this, I'm going to have to drop down. So let's do that. So see if I felt like I was going a little bit too fast, I could kind of slow it down that way. Alright, so we have helped him. We can either climb back up or fall. Oh no, I hate that. Yeah, we're not gonna let Lila just hang there. But we can do that. Kind of fall down. Warp around. And this is how we get light bulb piece, see? So it's just really, it's like satisfying exploration. I really like that. Lila will make kind of a sad squeak if you fall too far. I don't actually know if there's like fall damage or severe penalty for falling from a height other than like having to hear Lila make that sad noise. I don't like that. But I don't believe there's anything too intense that can happen if you fall from a great height. Another important thing to note, you can press the X button to squeak. And that's just cute. Alright, signal is tweaked. And now, we just need to power reboot the Kiblin box. Okay. So, let's power it up. So now our Kiblins that we've helped have powered up the Kiblin box, and that is going to power up the antenna that will give our friends down there the signal that they're looking for. Goodbye, world. Okay. So now, let's pop back down and check in on our human friends. See how they're coming along. Now that the signal has been restored. And now they can watch their show, and they're very happy, and that is the overall point. We want happiness. We want to make people happy. And there you go. There it is. Collect the happiness. There we go. Quest complete. And we get a little bit of a little message from Lumion congratulating us on a job well done. And yeah, that is the game. That is the Spirit in the Mouse. Again, I think it's really important to just have these games that are just about helping people, making people happy. I think this really taps into a lot of things that I like personally. I like these explorative games. I like these sort of, you know, small character in a big world. There's got to be a name for that. But I love that perspective in games. I love the music. I think it runs well on Switch. I think that the art is really pretty. It's cozy. It's, you know, it's chill. It's wholesome. It's like relaxing. I love it. I really, really love it. And it's a special game, and I hope you guys give it a look. It is on the Nintendo Switch eShop for, I believe, $19.99. And I will have a purchase link in the episode description if you would like to check it out. And if you want to hear more about the Spirit in the Mouse, you know, you can subscribe to us here on the YouTube channel, of course, and you can listen to the podcast. Links to the podcast are always in the episode descriptions, all the video descriptions here on YouTube. We cover indie games every single week. We highlight indie games on our podcast with a dedicated indie showcase segment every single week. And you can be sure that you'll hear more about the Spirit in the Mouse there as well. So, yeah, that's been the Spirit of the Mouse, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.